We're not gonna negate the fact that pageants did begin as a way to objectify women, to judge them by their appearance. We can't deny that that's the truth.
No matter how hard you work for it, no matter how, nagtumumbling ka na and all, nag-perform ka talaga that night, if the organization or parang if the judges don't like how you look or how you, there's a, parang subjective side of it, hindi ka mananalo.
On the first part of our episode, pinag-usapan natin ang controversy about the coronation night of Binibining Pilipinas 2020. Nasolve natin, nasagot natin. Sino nga ba ang karapat-dapat sa Miss International at sa Miss Intercontinental? So walang switching na nangyari, walang take it. At ito ay isang fact. Mismo nga mga queens sila na rin na nagsalita na walang pagkakamaling nangyari. At dahil dyan, ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin ang isa pang kontrobersiya na bumabalot sa mga pageants kagaya ng Binibining Pilipinas, the stereotype. Totoo ba na merong stereotype? Ano nga ba ang stereotype? Hay nako. Ang daming kuro-kuro, ang dami na namang hearsay. Huwag na tayong maghaka-haka. Pakinggan natin kung ano ang sasabihin ng mga queens tungkol sa stereotype. So, do you believe that the stereotypes are still there? Should we change that now? Or is there anything wrong with the stereotypes if it's just the quality of what they wanted to have?
I am all for breaking stereotypes because I really believe that nobody, no anything should be put in a category or in a box. I truly believe that our gift to this world, our purpose in this world is our uniqueness. Us being ourselves and showing it to the world is our purpose. Because can you imagine there's not going to be any other you in this world ever again? So that's why I love pageants, because I feel like, especially now, there was the stereotype before. Dati, pageants was what? Yung mga babae dyan, naghahanap lang ng mayaman na mapapangasawa.
Yes.
And we're not gonna negate the fact that pageants did begin as a way to objectify women, to judge them by their appearance. We can't deny that that's the truth. But what I do see and love about pageants is how it's always evolving. And now it's heading towards a place, a space na women are more able to become who they are. They're more open to show people who they really are, regardless of if it fits the typical mold. Okay, so, and in terms of beauty queens being mayaman or have to be in a certain class, I don't think that's true, because Venus Ra came from very humble beginnings, but she was first runner-up. She was the one who started it all. And Pia, kahit sobrang classy niya tignan at classy pakinggan ang kanyang last name, she has come from humble beginnings and she has worked hard for everything that she's achieved.
Ayun naman pala, hindi na kailangan ngayon mag-alala. Matagal nang nabasag ang stereotyping pagdating sa pinanggalingan ng isang kandidata. As our queen have mentioned, Miss Venus Rock and Miss Pia Wurtzbach came from very humble beginnings. Ang ganda pakinggan ng mga names nila. Venus Rock, Pia Wurtzbach. Diba, social na social? Tama, pero they both came from a humble beginning. And hanggang ngayon, humble sila. Yun ang mas importante doon. Kahit galing ka sa kung saan man, hindi mo kailangan matakot. Basta you have the K, go for it. Pero, that is one part of stereotyping. How about the other part na ang daming nagko-comment na dapat ganito ang qualities mo para manalo ka sa Grand International. Dapat ganito ang qualities mo. Kaya sakto, ito ang dapat natin na kandidata na dapat manalo para ilaban sa Grand International. Tayo na yata ang nag-stereotyping at hindi ang mga judges. Pakinggan natin kung ano masasabi ni Miss Rihanna tungkol naman dito sa isang klaseng stereotype. Talagang, regardless of what we say, the stereotype, hindi yan matatanggal eh. Natanggal ang Miss Universe, natanggal ang Miss World sa Binibining Pilipinas. So, the stereotypes of what you are looking for, the category of Miss World, is out of Binibini na. the qualities that you are looking for a Miss Universe is also
Right.
out from
Mm.
Binibini. That's why Miss Binibini now, meron na siyang Miss Grand International, di ba? So, nagkaroon na siya ng mga bagong franchise na
Mm-mm.
pageants. So, with the new franchise pageants that they have, they're again putting up another stereotype. Di ba? Sabi nga nila, kung hindi ka magugustuhan, ninawat, hindi ka mananalo kahit gano'n ka kagaling, gano'n ka kaganda pagdating mo sa international competition ng Grand International, right? So, yung mga gano'n. So, ayan. Ikaw naman ang sumagot sa stereotyping.
Yeah. So it's for me, I feel that too. I mean, as someone who's been competing, it can be disheartening for those who gave it their all, who really performed that night, and yet still didn't get the crown just because they don't fit a certain mold. I get that. It's heartbreaking. It's really discouraging. And sometimes it can, damage the mental health, like what they say, or the confidence of the girl, because they would second guess and really doubt themselves, like, ano pa bang kulang? Ano pa bang gusto nila? Ano pa bang kailangan kong gawin? Diba? Ayun yung mga tanong din na tinanong ko sa sarili ko, ano pa bang kulang? Ginawa ko naman lahat. But, looking back in retrospect, I feel like everything really has, it has to have an order, a system, one way or another. And I feel like having a profile or having a certain criteria, as they say, for a certain crown also really helps. It also really matter. Because hindi rin naman, di ba, para saan pa nga naman na magpapa-compete, magpapa-pageant tayo na walang certain standards, walang certain criteria. I feel like in any game, di ba, there are certain rules, there are certain standards for it not to be chaotic, for it not to be all around the place. Kasi at the end of the day, di ba, there should be a line drawn between what is good and bad, for example, what is right or wrong. Same way with pageantry, same way with sports, as games. Parang there has to be rules, there has to be a standard for it to actually be more, medyo mas exciting.
Ayun naman pala. So, wala nang problema. Para sa mga nagsasabing kailangan nang i-break yung mga style-style na ganyan, wala na palang dapat i-break kasi everybody is welcome to join the pageant. Hindi na uso ang diskriminasyon ngayon. Pwes, wala na palang problema sa itsura, wala naman palang problema kung saan nanggaling. Huling pinag-uusapan na stereotype. Ang native speakership ay nagiging problema para sa mga ibang fanatics ng mga pageants dito sa Pilipinas. Yung iba, ang sabi, kailangan magaling mag-English. Yung iba naman, ang sabi, wala namang masama kung Filipino ang gagamiting dialect. Ano nga ba ang take ng ating queen na si Miss Bianca Guidotti tungkol dito? Pakinggan natin siya.
So, using the language that you're comfortable with is always a good thing to do. I really think that it's supposed to be the choice of the woman, of the queen who's standing there, which language she should be comfortable with. And I think judges and the people should stop using that as an excuse to judge the intellect of the candidate. So I think that's a good way. Now, yeah, let's use your native tongue. If you speak Bisaya, speak Bisaya, Filipino, Tagalog, whatever. As long as you feel comfortable with that language, if that's the language that you need to use to express your most genuine self, then go ahead. I really think it's time we do that. I understand na masaya that we have an advantage that we speak English, so it's easier to work with people. But, the stage of Miss Universe or the stage of any pageantry, that's not the only time organizers will hear you talk. They will hear you talk in multiple events. So maybe you can try speaking English with them in a more one-on-one basis. But then when you're on stage, you speak the language you're comfortable with. So it shows versatility, actually. You are someone who speaks multiple languages, and that's something to be very proud of. Not a lot of people can say the same thing. So
ayun na pala. Hindi na pala talaga kailangan mag-alala. Wala nang stereotyping na nangyayari sa mga patimpalak nowadays. Kapag nakuha mo ang corona, congratulations. Pag hindi, huwag magdalawang isip, sumali ulit sa susunod na patimpalak. Kaya mga kapatid, mga kaibigan, at lahat ng mga nanonood, magkita-kita tayo ulit sa susunod na episode ng The Ramp, where real talk really happens.